Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Andrea's Transformation Video Log. I've lost track of what number this is, so I'll just say that it's June 2013. If you've been following my page, you've noticed that at this point I've lost 121 pounds, and this is month 18 now that we're into in this journey. And if you've been following my page, you've noticed that I have been fluctuating a little bit lately. For example, last Friday, or not last Friday just passed, but the Friday before, I had weighed in at 178. Monday morning when I weighed in, I was 185. Thursday morning I was 173, but when my official weigh happened the following day, which was Friday again, I was 178 again. So basically, I fluctuated 12 pounds that week and ended up registering a weight that was the same. So the next week, same thing. Today I weighed in, I was at 185. And so I decided that, well, first of all, I thought about why I'm in this situation I'm in. And I can kind of pinpoint it back to one night when I started having treats, when I started adding treats back into my diet. Before I had no treats. I didn't have a treat day. But then I had one treat meal that ended up into one treat a month, then ended up into, instead of a treat, it ended up being a whole cheat day, which was last Friday. I had nachos and pizza and beer, and it was just ridiculous. But what happened then was, after that day, I couldn't recover. So every day since last week, I've been having something that I shouldn't be having, like potato chips, ice cream, frosting out of a can. Really, it's been ridiculous. So I've realized that in order for me to carry on and keep losing, I have another 20 pounds to go to my first goal. Then I have to go back to where I started, and that means cutting everything out again. I did really, really well. The first year or so, I had steel iron willpower, and now my willpower is ridiculously low. So I thought that the reason I'm having these cravings again is because I've introduced those things back in my diet. If I don't have them in my diet, and after a first little adjustment period, then I don't crave those things anymore. So here I am today, 18 months in, recommitting, and actually I had a really great victory tonight. One of my favorite things. I used to allow myself one a month. Lately I've been allowing myself one a day of iced coffee from Tim Hortons. And that, I believe, has been the biggest factor in why I'm craving and why I'm struggling. So anyway, my victory today was that there was a half of one left over from yesterday. I had left it in the freezer and forgot about it. Normally you would just let it defrost and it would be perfect and yummy to drink. But when it defrosted tonight, instead of drinking it, I poured it down the sink. I really don't need it. And I'm starting to remind myself that when I'm craving food, it's not hunger, it's craving for some other reason, whether it's boredom or stress relief or sadness or depression or being happy, whatever the reason is that you're craving food, it's not because you're hungry. So if you force yourself to eat the meals that you plan, you shouldn't be hungry, and you know that. If you're really, really hungry and you need something, we'll get something really healthy like a yogurt or a little piece of cheese or some egg whites. But don't give in to those cravings, because they are not actually going to relieve stress. They're not actually going to make you happy. And all it will do is contribute to more cravings, which will start causing you some trouble. The other thing is, if you're not motivated, find something to motivate you. Whether it's these fitness pages on Facebook, or go to Google and type in ways to motivate yourself to exercise, and there's hundreds of pages there. You may find something in there. What I did today is I went out and bought a new piece of equipment that I've been needing for a while, a foam roller. So that's distracted me enough so that tonight I didn't have any junk food treat thing after supper, which is the first time in 5 or 6 days that I haven't done that. So I'm going to call this a victory. If you're not really sure how to motivate yourself to eat healthy, if you don't know what to eat, you can certainly feel free to message me and I can help you sort that out. A really good resource I found was on hasfit.com. As you know, that's some of the videos that I've been using for working out. They also have meal plans for fat loss. And remember, we're not here to lose weight, we're here to lose fat. Well, I'm here to lose fat. I'm hoping that you're probably here to do the same thing. Because weight is just a number on a scale. The measure of your health has nothing to do with the number on the scale. It has to do with how strong you are and how happy you are. So anyway, I'm here to lose fat, so that's really good. Diet on hasfit.com for losing fat. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you this evening. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to message me on my page or post them below, or email me at andreahamiltongreen@gmail.com. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll be talking to you soon.